are back, and this is the match we've been waiting for all night, T-Bone. One-on-one. Three of the BBW's finest. We have the GOAT James Blade, Eric Cage, and Scott Henson, three members, three leaders as of sort, of all different factions that seem to be forming here in this federation, going at it head-to-head tonight in tonight's main event on Wednesday Warfare.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Mike.
Definitely not. I needed a breather after that one as we see the arrival of Scott Henson, who we already seen earlier tonight in that impressive debut by Daniel McCabe.
Very, very impressive debut there. I was impressed for sure as everyone else was.
As Scott Henson intimidates the others by taking off his zip-aways as of sorts and tearaways.
There, very nice little combo there.
Little combo put on by Scott Henson as he enters the ring, awaiting the other two members of this incredible matchup. One I've been waiting to see for a long time. Hell, just seeing Eric Cage and the GOAT James Blade getting in the same ring together is something worth paying for.
Seeing the GOAT and Eric Cage together in the same ring is not enough for me. We need someone else, and who better than Scott Henson?
Well said, T-Bonus. Wait a second, do I hear it? Yes, Eric, the undeniable one, Cage, making his return to the BBW not too long ago, and he's back tonight.
Now, I gotta correct myself. The only reason I like seeing Eric Cage and the GOAT in the same ring together is because the GOAT's there. Eric Cage, I couldn't really care less about.
The GOAT, the BBW champion, but Christ, T-Bone, he is not doing the job. He is being the champion, not respectfully, not with pride and dignity. He is being it with full-out OTB style.
That's the way it has to be. That's the only way you're going to survive in this world. You can't make it without the support of your friends.
Well, you know what? I beg to differ because a world champion is not a world champion without being capable of being the world champion.
He's very capable of being the world champion. He won the belt on his own.
All matters aside, the GOAT James Blade, the greatest of all time, self-proclaimed of course.
No, he is the greatest of all time.
Self-proclaimed, greatest of all time, making his way onto the ring.
Listen to his music, it says it itself.
The BBW Championship around his waist, maybe not for long, as one of these two men could quite possibly have a match with him for his world title in the near future.
Well, yeah, that is very possible, but at the same time, I highly doubt we'll see that title leave his waist anytime soon.
The GOAT James Blade asking to cut the music as this match is set to get underway. James Blade doing his little patented whatever.
He's kissing the belt. He loves the belt. That's his pride and joy.
I am so sick of seeing him kissing that belt.
Would you rather have him kiss you?
Either way, this match is underway. Both men staring each other down, not knowing how to begin this match. As Eric Cage, GOAT James Blade. Oh, wait a second. Eric Cage.
They're going to go to work on the VCW superstar Scott Henson.
Cage and GOAT setting Henson down to the mat, both crossing paths, jumping off the rope, and coming back for a huge tilt-a-whirl backbreaker by Eric Cage as he bounces off the rope for a huge kick to Henson's face. Unbelievable.
Something I never thought I'd see. The GOAT and Eric Cage working as a cohesive unit, working together.
Eric Cage still wearing his hat. Wait a second, it just came off with a huge stalling vertical suplex and elbow to the back of the GOAT James Blade, and Henson still feeling the effects from those shoulder blocks.
Now, I'm not a big fan of Eric Cage, but it is a very nice stalling suplex that he does so well.
Eric Cage, mind you, in control of this match so far with both men at his wait a second,
Henson
Scott
taking
Henson.
control now. Henson, the bigger man in this match. Obviously, look, Aaron, he's bigger than Eric Cage, not much bigger, but he is bigger.
Huge shoulder block by Scott Henson, sending Eric Cage to the mat, and GOAT James Blade capitalizes with a huge Russian leg sweep by Scott Henson, or onto Scott Henson.
Onto Scott Henson, yes.
Wait a second, a pin one. Eric Cage wasn't ready to break up that pin. That could have been a near end right there, T-Bone.
It was only a 1 count. Very unorthodox for the GOAT to get only a 1 count on his opponents. Normally they're very close, it's almost a 3.
Anyway, Scott Henson up right away and taking control as he smashes the head of the James Blade into... Wait a second.
Oh! Huge chop there.
Wait a second, Cage capitalizes with a kick to the chest, picking up the big man. Unbelievable shot to the face.
Something very hard to do. You can't pick him up because he, like you said once, he is not someone to be taken lightly.
Cage sending Henson across the rope. Oh my God! Huge splash onto Henson, but GOAT James Blade wasting no time with the attack on Cage.
See, that's the thing when you got 3 guys in a match two people can be going at it, but you got someone waiting in the wings to take out the guy who's just taking out another guy.
Unbelievable snap suplex by the Goat Chain Blade, followed by a 2nd rope elbow, and Cage powering out of that pin.
Cage definitely showing that he has a lot of power and that he will not be taken lightly in this match, as well as Henson will not be taken lightly.
Scott Henson picking up the default Eric Cage, kick to the gut, and another one. Cage not liking those. Oh, and one more for good measure.
He sure does favor those kicks.
And a huge forearm to the back, sending Cage down to the mat once and for all. Wait a second,
Arm now.
This could be it. Goat not ready. Oh, huge missile drop kick to the back of Scott Henson.
Now, if you notice, that is one big difference between VCW and BBW. VCW, they focus a lot on submission wrestling, whereas BBW, they're all about the charisma. They just go at it full force.
Well, I'm not going to say the VCW lacks charisma because that's something they don't, but it's definitely a different style of wrestling. Maybe something Eric Cage and the Goat Chain Blade aren't used to seeing tonight.
The Goat going up top.
Hold on a second. Goat Chain Blade
caught him.
Caught by Cage and Henson. Oh my God, huge slap to the outside.
Now those mats are not forgiving like the ring is.
Not at all.
See, he is in pain. I would be in pain. You would be in pain. Anyone would be after taking a move like that.
All 3 men down on the outside. All feeling the effects of that move. But Cage up first and sending Goat right back down to that mat.
Yes. Sending him down.
Hold on a second. Cage picking up Goat. Gut wrench suplex to the outside, and Goat's back must be destroyed.
More of a gut wrench powerbomb, I should say. Wasn't much of a suplex.
What did I say? Suplex? I'm sorry.
You said suplex.
Cage calling for the world champion. He is the next in line, apparently.
I beg to differ on that one. Goat, I don't think you can take it away from the Goat. He's had how many opportunities now, and he still hasn't come through with it?
Scott Henson and Eric Cage in the ring, and Eric Cage seems rejuvenated as he picks up the limp Henson and Irish whips him across the rope. Coming back for a huge spinning flying elbow, sending Henson right back down, and the quick pin. This could be it. 1, 2.
Now Henson kicking out the spinning elbow, a move that Eric Cage did very well, I might add. Not enough to take him down, but enough for a 2 count.
Wait a second, Goes on the top rope. Cage doesn't see it. Unbelievable missile drop kick.
Missile drop kick, very nicely done by the Goat, showing why he is the greatest of all time.
1. Goat kicking that out of that right away, and Goat's still feeling the effects of that move as he falls right back down to the mat.
Well, wouldn't you be if you took a move like that? I mean, I don't even think you would have gotten up.
Henson, the 300-pounder. Wait a second, no he's not. But the huge elbow from Henson and a huge leg drop. Those do not feel nice here in the BBW.
No, they do not. Dropping all that weight down on the Goat. That cannot be nice. That cannot. It definitely doesn't tickle, I'll tell you that.
T-Bone, you must have not been paying attention because the match could have ended right there as Henson made the pin on the Goat. But wait a second. Eric Cage up, sending Henson to the corner with shots to the face. Hold on a second. Oh, unbelievable kick.
Huge kick by Eric Cage there, taking Scott Henson down.
Goes to the corner, expecting Cage to follow, but he wasn't. But comes back for a drop kick, which kind of stumbles and startles Eric Cage as he heads to the corner. All 3 men slow to get up, but wait, Goat's up. Comes back for a huge crucifix roll up in the pin.
Does very well, but Scott Henson having none of that. If anyone's going to be getting a pin in this match, I feel it's going to be him.
Henson picking up Cage for an unbelievable suplex, which sends Cage to the mat, and Goat capitalizing as Goat heads for the 2nd, quite possibly the top rope.
Top rope, yes, that is right. It looks like what I'm guessing is his flying elbow.
God, flying elbow. And Goat needs to make the pin.
Goats are flying all over the place.
This is something that Goat seems to forget. When you have one man down, you have to make sure that other man's down. You have to make sure that guy is not going to break up the pin because let's face it, this match could go on forever. Wait a second.
It very well could. It could go on forever and ever because 2 people can be down, but there's still one person still going to be waiting in the wings.
Definitely well said as Henson picks up the Goat Chain's blade and Irish whips him to the other side of the ring. Goat coming back for, oh wait a second, unbelievable, oh my God!
A huge sit-out powerbomb by Scott Henson, then a kick to the face, Eric Cage not allowing that pin to happen.
Eric Cage with shots to the face of Scott Henson showing no class and no mercy for these 2 men. Eric Cage wanting to send the Goat Chain's blade across the ring, but he needs to move the big man Scott Henson out of the way.
Typical Eric Cage, he has no class. Whereas the Goat, he's loaded with it. Oh, huge chops it looks like.
Eric Cage sending Goat across the ring. Wait a second. Oh my God, roll up.
Nice.
Drop toe by Eric Cage, coming across with a headlock. Excellent technician.
Hammerlock now on Eric Cage by the GOAT.
And the taunting continues by the GOAT James Blade to Eric Cage. The GOAT James Blade still, wait a second, I'll talk in a second. Scott Henson has the move. Oh my God, Eric Cage breaks it up.
Very nice submission move. He still got it on. Not giving up, even by punching. It took a kick by Eric Cage to get Scott Henson off of the GOAT.
Like I said before, the GOAT James Blade still coming off that win at Clash of the Titans. Wait a second.
Rock bottom by Eric Cage.
Rock bottom by Eric Cage, and he has to make it. Oh my God, huge lariat by Scott Henson. Critical lariat, mind you. And Scott Henson doesn't look like he's finished.
Looks like he's signaling for another one.
Eric Cage rolling to the outside. Scott Henson's up, and so is James Blade. Wait a second. Super kick.
No, you countered.
Oh my
Huge
God.
lariat.
Critical by Scott Henson and the pin.
1, 2.
Oh my God, Scott Henson getting the win and the upset victory.
Did he just pin the GOAT?
Scott Henson pinning the world champion.
When was last time GOAT was pinned?
Oh my God, hold on a second. Unbelievable upset. Hold on a second. GOAT James Blade doesn't look happy, and neither does Eric Cage.
Well, I'd be pissed off.
Bullshit! This is bullshit! Fucking Christopher Blaze! You stupid bitch! Fuck are you? You've always been my bitch, and you always will be my bitch! You fucking coward! Give me your words, you're gonna be here to protect me. Go chewing, asshole. You know what? As far as this bullshit goes, hey, you know what? Yeah, you want number one contender. But guess what? So is he. You got a fucking problem in your hands, don't you? You know what? I'll tell you what. You got 2 other buddies? And you got 2 other buddies? Guess what? I got one, but I'm going back to my roots, and here he comes.
What is he? Oh, wait a second, T-Bone.
I recognize this music.
Making up for Christopher Blaze not being here tonight. Eric Cage knows who it is.
Eric Cage knows. I don't think Scott Henson knows. It is!
It is!
It's Pest!
Pest returning to the BBW. What is he doing here?
Something I never thought I'd see. Pest back in the BBW.
Folks, set for bragging rights. The challenge is made. The BBW, the VCW, the OTB, 3-on-3-on-3. And it looks like the GOAT James Blade has brought some company with Pest at his side.
Going back to old school OTB. Pest. GOAT James Blade.
Did we ever think we'd see it?
I never thought I'd see it. I never thought I'd see it ever again.
Eric Cage making his recent return. Now a return of Pest. Folks, what does this mean for the BBW? What does this mean for VCW? What does this mean for bragging rights? Tune in as bragging rights is next, folks. We will see you next time at bragging rights. I'm Mike the Man Redhead.
And I'm T-Bone.
We'll see you next week.
Good night.